the point of contact. Don't overbribe. And if it's taken from you, revert to us. Don't give.
Once again, Nigeria chief marketer Tifnubu continue to demarket Nigeria while warning the Qatari government not against its official who might likely demand bribe from them. Isn't that an indictment on him? That simply means he doesn't have confidence on the people that he employed to work for him. It simply means the people he employed are susceptible to taking bribes, as seen in some of his ministers, especially the minister of humanitarian affairs, who has been suspended for wiring government money into private accounts. He simply chose he does it simply shows he doesn't have confidence on the people he appointed himself. So in fact, he threw all of them under the bus. As a matter of fact, in a sane country, there will be mass resignation in his cabinet, because when your boss is openly telling the world that he doesn't have confidence in you, what are you still doing there working for him? So telling foreigners to report directly to you, it simply means you don't have confidence on the people that you appointed yourself. You don't have confidence in them. Hence the reason you said they should appoint, they should report to you directly on same people you appointed to do the work on your behalf. They say no, these foreigners, they should report directly to you because you don't have confidence on the people you appointed. Failure versus failure equals failure. To be honest, Tinubu telling the foreigners to report directly to him, this simply shows, in a layman terms, he want to do all the work himself. He want to do all the work alone, despite appointing the highest numbers of ministers since the history of Nigeria. Warning the Qataris against any of your officials who might likely demand bribe from them is already a huge red flag to any potential country that will likely want to do business with Nigeria. Is a huge red flag. You listening to this, assuming somebody you're gonna do a business with the company, and the boss, the chief boss of the company is telling you, anyone around me here that want to demand bribe from you, report directly to me. Isn't that a red flag to you? Hearing that, any wise investor will say, so these people openly seek bribe. No, I can't do business with such a country. Let me rather look elsewhere. Anyways, it is very difficult to know what Tinubu is up to. It's very difficult to know what he's doing. It's very difficult to know the formula he's using. The formula Tinubu is using is very difficult to understand. Guys, he said all the traveling he's traveling around is trying to attract investors. Remember when he went to the US, when he rang the bell at the foreign exchange, what happened? They told him point blank to his face that Nigeria does not have the indices right now to attract foreign investor. They told him to his face. They told him point blank. So if people at home who are criticizing him, who tells him no, before running around, get this and that in place, get these infrastructures in place, get this and that, just like Peter Obi told him. He said foreign investors are like honey. That was what Peter Obi said. He said foreign investors are like bees. Whenever they see honey, they run to that place. They cannot see honey in that place and not go there. What's the current honey? Is there any honey in Nigeria currently? Is there only honey? So instead, put things in place. If foreign investor notice there's honey in your country, they will run there. You don't even need to be running around like frog to go call them. So my question is, if the Americans have told Tifnubu Pablo Escobar, hey guy, you do not qualify for foreign investment now. We cannot come to your country now to invest because you don't have what it takes to attract our investment. So what is Tinubu up to? Was it thinking like going to Asia, or maybe the Asia will turn around and said, hey, okay, despite the Americans have turned you down, okay, we'll try our law. We want to do this. I don't know if you understand. And even while trying to do that, he demarketed Nigeria. He indicted himself. He indicted his government. So let's be realistic. No one is going to come to invest. No one is going to come to invest in Nigeria under this Tinubu, government. That's just the truth. Before any foreign investor, we want to go carry out invest in another country, they must carry out due diligence. Is this guy telling me these guys are not on social media? Is this guy telling me he's not aware of all the mega conglomerate, not one, not two, not three, not seven, not eight, not 10, who are moving out of Nigeria en masse? Is he going to tell me? Is he going to tell me that they are not aware of all this? So where other bigger mega conglomerate who have been in Nigeria 50s, 70s, they are moving out, so they will not come and show their head. Are these guys, these leaders at the helm of affair, Tinubus and the rest, do they have brain? Are they even thinking? Are they reasoning? Like I said, these guys are definitely going to carry out their due diligence. And it's very obvious, it's possible that the firm that may likely carry out the due diligence for them may likely be an American firm or an English firm. The question is, are these firms going to lie to them? Does Tinubu expect this firm now to lie to them? Hey, Nigeria is the right climate, come and invest. Is that what he's thinking? So if Tinubu, and his fellow, Tiffy, man not called a criminal, if they are aware of this, so why are they rigmaroling? Why are they paragulating? Why are they going about wasting taxpayers' money we don't have? You understand? Why are they going about doing all this? I really don't understand. I really don't understand. That's why I'm saying I don't know the formula is used. As far as I'm concerned, is a confused government. You stole a mandate and you can't run with it. You can't govern with it. That's just the truth. The people didn't voted you. You are just it's gonna be an exercise done in futility as far as I'm concerned. From the look of things, it seems to me, from the policies of Tifnubu, you understand? It seems to me it's looking for investors that will just come and invest in Nigeria. You understand? Come to Nigeria, invest. Just be exporting. You understand? So that is why you see like all the custom duty and all that increase. So what he's trying to do is a kind of to raise a kind of a slave trade. You understand? Making the Nigeria slave to to these companies, not only to invest in Nigeria, no, to come, put a company there be in exporting. So that is why, as I'm concerned, increase the custom duty to discourage import, and it increase the custom duty to discourage the custom duty to discourage import, and also it devalued the naira. So this seriously hit hard on the purchasing power of Nigeria, like he promised. So any foreign investor expect to come, to invest, they are not going to make sense because the purchasing power in Nigeria now is very, very, very low. That's the reason why all these conglomerates who are moving at, they've seen that Nigeria of over 200 million people, you understand, they cannot get purchase, of up to like 7, 8 million, you understand. So they look at them, say, if in a country of over 200 million, they cannot get mixes of up to like, purchase of up to like 6 million, 8 million, and the rest. What are they doing there? They rather go to a smaller country of 10 million, 15 million, where they can make a higher purchase, where the purchasing power is high. Imagine, company currently still operating in Nigeria, all of them are operating in losses. Few days ago, MTN announced how they made a loss of over 740 billion naira. I repeat, a loss of over 740 billion naira. All these things are online. Tifnubu is not telling me that these people want to attract to come, they are not aware of this, or because of his bad policies. Right now, we are not even talking about companies like Nestle and others that are yet to announce theirs. Or is Tinubu thinking maybe the companies is trying to attract? They'll say, okay, hey, let's forget all these losses that the companies in Nigeria are making. Let's forget it. Let's find a way to make our own profit. I don't understand. Okay, let's think about what any foreign company, expected to come and invest in Nigeria. This is the first thing they think about. Now, they are expected to provide their own electric power and also provide their own assembly line. And they must also provide their own water supply to the factory. And possibly also they are expected to pave the road in front of their factory wherever they are expected to set up the factory. So in their thinking, they think any foreign company that want to come and invest, we ignore all these obstacles and still come and invest. Yes, they expect them to ignore it, ignore all your obstacles, and focus on the slave trade they've made out of Nigerians, by expecting their purchasing power, making them poorer. Yes, they expected them, to ignore all this and focus on the slave labor they've created out of Nigeria. That's the truth. They've created a slave labor out of Nigeria by diminishing, their purchasing power. That's it. Even China that started out like this, they are feeling it right now because companies from China, some companies they are now looking away, looking at how to move out from China to places like Vietnam, other countries to be manufacturing, all because of the high level of tax. So coming back to Nigeria, is that the kind of prosperity that our leaders want for us? To work for foreigners for peanut and expect their product to be taken abroad? Is that what they are expecting? And you wallow in poverty? Is that the kind of prosperity Nigerians are wishing on themselves? Okay, let's put this in perspective. Assuming you are an investor and you see two countries. In these two countries, one of them has everything, everything. You are not going to take anything. All you don't need just your money to invest there. And you look at the other country, one is absolutely almost empty. You are going to invest here. Everything you need to use, you are going to start it up there. Even the road that will lead to your factory, you are going to start it there. As an investor, what will you do? Which one will you choose? You are expected to spend 40% of your capital providing basic infrastructure before you can start, start up business in such an empty country. So tell me, which country will you use? Will you choose a country where you provide all the basic infrastructure, everything, and the other country, everything is appealing, everything is already set. So which one will you choose to go and manufacture? It is very clear. No one will invest in such a country. No one will invest business in such a country. Never. This is simple wisdom. This is capitalism. This does not have to do with settlement. Nothing. So our leaders knowing all this, why are they wasting our time? Why are they wasting our taxpayer money, wasting our money para, rigmaroling everywhere? So Tinubu must stop wasting our time. He must stop wasting taxpayers' money. He must stop it and do the right thing. If he cannot do the right thing, then he's got to check out of that place. Let the person that is qualified, let the person that won the money get in and do the work. That was why Nigeria voted for the person in the first place. But unfortunately, he's told he cannot the mandate. You take it the mandate, no problem. Can you please run with it now? Move the country forward. You can't. If you cannot, please type it. Tinubu, please type it at the comment section. Tinubu, if you cannot do the work, please excuse yourself out to that place. Let the rightful person step in and do the work. Thank you. Please ensure you like this video and please spread it, share it until it gets to their ear. My name is Oli Goson. Thank you.